last time we had the so-called heist. Not really much of a heist, to be honest, but Kristoff and Grimwald went back to the departing fields to get the book of rituals that apparently the UNT wanted, and a couple others. And that went pretty smoothly. In the process, they discovered that the UNT were in fact building an army of sorts of lizardish converts, shall we call them? And also, there was a bit of dream fuckery for Grimwald.
Oh, that's great.
And when he woke up the next day, the 6th of Kurin, yes, 6th of Kurin, just to keep things on track, Kristoff had found him with a bunch of pages scribbled on with some kind of diagram blueprint that they could not understand, as well as some abstract art from doing drugs. So, on this day after the festival, what would you guys like to do? As I pull out my dice.
I am.
You
I guess I'm still hangover.
Kristoff are still somewhat. Well, you are still recovering from your trip, and Kristoff is there with you with the whole trying to decipher the revelation.
Yeah.
As for Kaida and Theron, who did not attend the heist, what would you like to do on this day?
So is this like the day that they're doing the heist, or is this like the...
This is the day after the festival. And on the night of that day, Grimwald and Kristoff went off to get the books.
Alright.
Well, don't all speak at once.
Sorry, I just have so many ideas. Just can't say anything.
Oh, please. Some of them surely will be good. Let them out.
So is this in the morning, correct now?
Yes, on the morning.
In the morning. Alright. What was it? Okay. And which part of the city that was the Comet Festival? Or was it just everywhere?
There's a little bit throughout. There are some places with more activity than others, like the Evergreen Terraces, where Theron's brewery is. There are some things in the Old Town. There's a little bit of everywhere, but primarily in the central districts.
Okay, I'm trying to remember if was it? No, wait, no. It wasn't Old Town where I got shot with a dart, right? It was like the Spouts, or is that in Old Town?
No, I believe it was in the Spout.
Okay. Yeah, Spout. Okay, so get it. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go to whichever's the closest to me of like the most like what was it? So when they're celebrating the spots, just trying to just see if anything's off at all, and just take a stroll around the streets.
Okay. Anything in particular that you're looking for?
I mean, probably anything that's like trashed or any signs of let's see, any signs of like a UNTs being there, or I'll probably try to see if I look in like if there's any like alleyways, if there's because I think I still remember there was one. I found one body one time with scales on it that was dead somewhere.
Okay, make an investigation check, please.
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry. 14.
14. I mean, you find some signs of maybe some people who are partying too hard and trashed some things, but nothing specifically UNT.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it for the moment. I'll probably just yeah.
Darren?
I mean, I really don't have any ideas right now what I what Theron would be doing. Oh, I know. I'd like to send some men out to like try to get some more feelers out there and try to gather some more information on any UNT movements, things that might be happening around the city.
Okay. So here is where we would incorporate, using the Kingdoms and Warfare rules, an espionage check, which is a thing. However, since we have not yet properly established an organization for you, just roll a d20.
Alright. That is a 9.
9. Okay, well, it's not great. We will get to the results of that in a little bit. Christoph Grimwald, you're still together.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, didn't Christoph leave me, being my crazy self?
I don't remember. You
Where
would
am
at
I
least
dressed?
still be in the same building, which is
I went down to get Christmas and I set an alarm to get notified when he leaves.
Yeah.
True.
I'm now in a prison, sort of.
No one's stopping you from leaving. It's your own room.
I know.
It does look like a prison because of all the weird madman drawings that you've done while you were sleeping, but, you know.
And I'm going to continue doing what I said I was going to do last time, and that's just meditate.
Okay.
And trying to understand the drawings and blueprints.
Make an Arcana check, please, as you continue on your meditations.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, okay. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
No, okay. So, you see some of the lines again glowing to your eyes. And they don't quite connect in ways that make sense, but some other aspects of this thing, this piece of postmodern art, they sort of resemble a scroll, like a spell scroll. You don't recognize the spell, obviously, but you could maybe try to interpret it like that.
Okay, can I copy what I see?
You can make a copy, yeah. That takes you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to copy it. So I can show some of my magic friends later.
Well, you have one at least.
Yes. And after copying this scroll and making this, revelation, I'm going to run out of my room trying to find Kada to tell him about my discovery.
Mm-hmm. Christoph, as you're having breakfast, you
Christoph,
get
I
the
mean.
alarm.
Shit.
Well,
Yeah.
nevertheless.
Hearing the alarm, I'll just tell Mark or whoever's tending the bar right now to make a hangover special for a friend upstairs and move to intercept him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I meant
sure.
Christoph. I keep, mixing up the names somehow.
Yes.
So you intercept me.
You are intercepted in a hallway in between rooms.
Ah, Christoph. I've been looking for you.
Good. Are you feeling better now?
Look what I found. I
It
show
seems
him the
to be-
copy.
Does it look? Yeah. What do I see?
Make an Arcana check, please.
7.
7. It looks like he's extracted some parts of the original drawing and written that instead. It doesn't quite look like anything to you. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like anything in particular.
I just look at him again. Are you sure that you're right?
Yes, Christoph, I'm alright. You don't understand this, do you?
No. This looks like slightly more refined drawing of what I saw earlier. Is that still all over the wall, by the way?
Is it what?
I've asked him if all his drawings are still all over the wall.
Yes, all the drawings are still up. Do not touch them.
You should probably take those down soon.
Why?
Because other people also use these rooms. And
But aren't we staying here for a while?
Sure.
I mean, you can just put the do not disturb.
Either way, so seeing as you've found me, I'm assuming you don't know what it means actually, right?
No, I'm not that kind of magic user. It has something to do with magic. I just don't know what it does.
And you're sure that this is actual magic and not just weird drug-induced coma dream?
Yes. I'm telling you, I talked to Ione.
Yeah, sure. Let's go find Kaida.
Okay. We go and search for Kaida.
Now, Kaida, would you have left any indication of where you were going or what you were doing to anyone?
Nope.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. How do you want to find Kaida?
I thought about it, and give me a moment. Does locate creature work on Kaida?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a creature, so yeah.
Yeah, well then I'm going to do locate creature.
Creature. IV. Just
If he's
Just
between
checking the
1,000
specifics.
feet, so I can see where he is.
Yeah, within 1,000 feet.
I can sense the direction.
Okay. Roll. Because it's a big city. Make an investigation check with advantage. Because of locate creature.
Alright. Oh my god. So glad I had advantage there.
Did you roll a 1?
Whew. That's a 22. I rolled a 19 and a 1.
Jesus. So it takes you a little bit. You How long does this last? An hour. Fourth level. Unfortunately, you don't keep the spell. You spend some time looking throughout, passing through some of the major streets, looking for Kaida throughout the districts, and you ping him down at the spout, close to the water.
Right. I'm gonna search for him by the water then. I guess.
Kaida, I assume you're still looking.
Yeah, I'm still not now since I haven't seen anything happen. Honestly, I actually I'm gonna go to try to find what was it? Those the ones that talked to me about seeing my show. It was just like I think like 2 random like older people. Just try to do just like a little performance.
Don't remember that. I don't know.
I mean, they didn't really have names.
Yeah, no, but I think I would have remembered where it was, though. I don't. Still, as you are moving about with intent, you are stopped by Grimwald and Kristoff.
Intent.
Kaida.
How short are you again?
How short am I?
They're not that short.
Sorry, I just like to.
I mean, compared to Kaida, I think everyone is short. So
yeah. I was like, I think everyone's short to me, so I'm just like,
I'm 5'8".
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm 6'8". So,
Jesus Christ.
I cast enlargement on myself.
Can I counterspell? No.
I counterspell the counterspell.
Oh God, no! This is not. We're not playing.
I was like,
magic,
don't you have
we're
dispel
playing
magic,
D&D.
not counterspell?
I counterspell the counterspell after counterspell.
I cast murder.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Stabs Kaida.
A meteor crashes into the entire city, destroying it completely. No survivors.
L.
All right,
L plus ratio. Roll up new characters.
Still, you find each other.
Okay.
Kaida.
Oh yes. Grim.
I've had some revelations over the night, and I'm not that versed into magic as you are. Do you understand this? I show him the copy.
What am I looking at here?
Well, you can make an Arcana check with advantage, please.
22.
22. It looks at first to seem like some strange collection of lines, circles, geometric patterns. And then it clicks a little bit. Grimwald, I can hear myself through your audio.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm kind of used to it, but Kaida, it begins to look like a spell, specifically an illusion which you are familiar with, but not like anything you've seen before.
Kind of be like rubbing his chin. Interesting. This is unique. It looks like an illusion spell, but not like any one of mine.
Would you come back to the Silver Moon Inn and look at my drawings, please, Kaida? It seems like you might be a key to this puzzle.
Sure. What kind of drawings are we talking about?
Drawings from a divine entity.
He smoked some drugs.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Crystal. That's all I needed. Okay.
I did not smoke some drugs.
Is this what
At
was
first.
happening during the
To
festival?
be fair, you did smoke some drugs, but that was after you
I,
received the
s-
division.
I said at first.
True.
So is this what happens when you guys both left me at the festival to go grab a book, but you guys just went to go smoke?
No, I didn't do drugs. He did it after we got back.
Oh, so you
We did.
did get the book.
Yes, we did get the book.
We
Either
got
way,
the
I'm-
book, and then I went to sleep, and then my god, Ayun came to me in my dream, and then I woke up with a lot of thoughts. And then I, drew them down.
Hmm.
And the next morning, I found him in his room, drawings all over the walls, and the room filled with drug smoke.
You know, Grim, this is this is never mind. I will keep my mouth shut. Lead the way.
Say it, coward.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
No, you don't have to do anything you don't want. Anyway, do you
We
return
go
to
back
the-
to Silver Moon.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, this is also something I like to try once if I could decipher the drawings, and also when we get there, I'll also like to ritual cast detect thoughts on Grim. I'll tell Grim, of course, that I'm doing this. So,
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
just to see if I can see what he's seen, or
Interesting.
So
Very interesting.
when Kaira is doing that, I'm going to think back to every thought that Ayun gave me.
So, Kaida, you get images and thoughts of a pool of water being still and an entity emerging from it and speaking to Grimwald about doing pretty good or doing okay, and giving some information that someone might not be happy with someone else, but still finding it necessary, and gives out information. And then you get some memories of, and it's weird because it's almost like he wasn't thinking about it, but he wasn't, of drawing all these things, and you see all the wall covered in symbols, and some of which you now recognize from the thing he showed you, but there are other things there as well.
Mm-hmm. So I know, as a little combo of detect thoughts, I'll also use encode thoughts to pull the memory, and let give it to Christoph so he can understand and see what I see, and then what Grim's talking about.
Nice, good combo.
Yeah.
So yeah, you stand here in this now somewhat cramped room of the Silver Moon Inn with 3 people in it, when it was meant for a single, with this wall of symbols. And Code Thoughts, it's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay, so no roll. So, what do? You are standing before the source of this knowledge.
Well, can I try to...
I hand out papers to both Christoph and Kaira and markers so they can draw their own conclusions, just in case.
Wait, hold on. When did markers get invented?
Do you have crayons?
Chalk, you know what I mean.
Crayons,
something to draw with.
actually, crayons is realistic because they would be made
Yeah.
out of wax or
Yeah.
something like it.
God would kind of have crayons in the circus.
You would have writing utensils, yes.
Okay, I assume crayons are one of them.
Sure.
I have a blue crayon
for
on
the
me.
kids, for the kids.
I have a blue
Merch.
crayon on me.
Circus merch.
merchandise. So it's like if I get the note paper, I'll pull up my own crayon and start write everything down. Can I try to decipher like these drawings or texts, the sacred texts?
Make another intelligence check, please.
The straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 total?
Yeah. 25. Sorry.
Total 25. Okay. So there is a portion of this that you recognize from what Grimwald just showed you that is somewhat reminiscent of a spell, but there is other things. There is some aspects of blueprints and some kind of other diagrams for machines, parts. You're not certain about that, but there's definitely there's a spell overlaid on top of all that.
All right. I will tell this to the Grim and Kristoff of what I'm getting from this drawing or symbols, the machinery illusions or spell.
I nod and then I look at Kristoff. See, told you, I'm not crazy.
And the spell is vaguely familiar. It is again an illusion, but there is something more to it as well.
Oh, Magic Grand. Magic Grand.
It would appear that you indeed are not crazy. I need to apologize, Grim. But to be fair, you did seem very crazy this morning.
Well, you know, and I show around the room. You know, I don't know anymore.
Are you gonna clean this up? Out of curiosity.
I mean, they're just papers. And we're staying here for a while. This is our HQ, no?
I mean,
It is just gonna be like
depends.
just kind of just rock back and forth.
I would
Okay.
prefer if this wasn't our HQ because this is all going down from my pay.
Ah, I see.
I mean, if we have to. I'm not that attached to my money.
I mean, then what is the plan?
I don't know. Has anyone
And-
seen Theron lately?
Yeah, I was about to ask, where's Terran?
I mean, I just assume he's in the he's
Darren
doing
is
his business. I haven't seen him in a while, but I just assume he's just doing some business and doing his business in his business. I mean, we can head on over. I can relay everything. If you
Yeah,
guys-
sure.
Maybe see how much of an army he's already assembled.
Yes.
Oh,
Is
guess
that what we're doing?
I'll lead the way.
Okay. So, Theron, your turn. You send off your guys to look into the UNT, and Delvin comes in and says that there is someone here to see you about your job offerings.
Oh, then send them in.
You are greeted by the small stature of a Raptorkin individual dressed in fine clothing, who says, "Hello, Mr.
Theron.
Theron. It is a pleasure to see you. I have taken notice of your notices. What exactly is it that you need?"
I need able fighters and those with a knack for attaining information.
Interesting. Your motives intrigue me, and yet I'm compelled. He tells you his name. Which is, let me just, well, my name is Esdras Medaf. I'm going to write it down, don't worry.
I was gonna say, can you spell that shit out? I'm not gonna be able to guess that.
I will. Esdras. I have at my disposition a number of individuals who may be interested in your offer, as well as myself, of course. We can talk about more the specifics later. This is the Raptorkin ambassador, shall we say, that will allow you to get Raptorkin units in the future. As you are having this conversation, however, the Three Stooges break in, and Delvin is like right behind there. He's like, "Sorry, boss, I couldn't stop them. They seem in a hurry."
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Grimwald, Kaida, Kristoff.
Oh, sorry, that was us? Okay.
Yes, you are the Three Stooges.
Yeah, so rudely barging in.
Yeah.
So rude.
So rude. Alright. Oh.
Esdras sees that you might be busy and tells you that he'll keep in touch.
Yes, please do.
What do you guys do?
What do you gentlemen need?
I'll walk up right up to Theron's desk. Do the same thing, code memories of starting from Grim showing me the
I mean, you can encode now your own memories that are his memories that are...
Yeah, basically showing him just everything I just seen within like the past hour or so, however long that was, and I just like send it over to him, or just set it on his desk.
You receive all this information, Theron. And you see that they are carrying a few papers with them as well.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do?
Are you just trying to keep me in the loop on this? I'm trying to figure out how I'm involved in this.
Well,
Yeah, I'm trying to keep you in the loop.
I do appreciate it, though.
that is one aspect of it. Also, Christoph over here does not want us at the Silver Moon anymore. He's worried about his monies. So,
Indeed. And
So,
considering that you've started assembling an army, if I am not mistaken. Oh, I was thinking that if this place would be a good bastion instead.
I could possibly find room for you here, either that or I have some other possible living situations I could organize that wouldn't be very far from here. But I'll try to move some things around and see if I can get you in this main building.
great. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and try and, find a map
A map.
over the district
Okay, yeah, that can be done.
of the parting fields.
That's a little bit more difficult.
Yes.
But
Oh no.
for a cleric of Ayun, knowledge is easy to acquire. So make a investigation check just for see how long it takes you.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. About 30 minutes later, and 2 gold, you have both a map of the whole city and a map of that specific district, and the academy on one. Just because of the shape of it, they drew it like that.
Wait, you are still keeping track of our wealth, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
somewhat. Again, it's abstract.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean.
Yes,
Because I just realized I haven't.
it's 2 gold.
Kept
You
track of
have
my
more
monies.
than that.
Yes.
I know I'm more than 2 gold. Money.
Oh. You still have a unknown spell, Kaida. Or anyone else.
Oh, sorry, what was that? I didn't catch that last part.
I don't know. What are you guys doing? You still have an unknown
Oh.
spell and some other things.
Well, okay. It's been a while since.
I'm organizing housing.
You're organizing housing. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yep.
I'm buying
and
chairs.
I
No.
can't really help in this whole Arcana situation.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go find a couch.
I
Magic
might
bullshit
not
is
be
bullshit.
proficient in Arcana, but I'm still a wizard, somewhat. So I'll try helping Kaida, figuring this spell
Well.
out.
Well, it looks like it's time to go back to the academy.
I mean, you can always try soloing it
I mean, yeah.
if you're not a coward.
Fine. Okay.
Ooh,
God, you
he just said no
challenged me.
balls. He just said no
Did
balls.
you just channel at me?
I'm just saying, you already know what the academy's gonna tell you.
Channel at me.
Listen, I was taught by a hedge wizardess. You can do this. I mean, look at me. I turned out great.
Right. Sure, let's go with
Sure.
I'm fantastic.
You can see Kaida is holding back laughter, but it's not going so well.
Ah, come on, just cast a spell, goddammit.
Yeah, okay, alright, I'll do it right now.
What spell
Grimwald
slots?
is face palming in the corner.
What spell slots do you have available? All of them.
I have all of them available. I haven't done
And what
anything.
level are they?
My spell slots? Or...
Yes, your spell slots.
I'm assuming you probably have like up to 4, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So make an Arcana check and add whatever level of spell you would like to use for this.
Okay. Wait, Arcana, right? Sorry.
Yes.
That's a 26 for Arcana, and I guess I'll use like when you mean like add like a level of spell. Do you just like just take that slot? Do you mean this is?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, pick a spell
Okay.
bullet.
Okay. Let's just use let's just use a level 1 spell.
Okay.
I'll mark that.
You follow some of the what you interpret to be directions and words and movements of the paper that was shown to you. And you do produce an effect, but it vanishes faster than you can interpret and faster than you would expect.
Shit.
Is the scroll still there?
Yes, the scroll is still there. It's not a scroll that gets consumed. It's more like instructions.
A manual.
Kinda, let me have a try. It's heads Hedge wizard time.
Wizard time. Okay, roll an Arcana check and pick a spell slot.
I'm using 4th level for this.
Okay.
That's a solid 16.
16. Okay. Again, you look at the spell. You look at what Kaida did. You try replicating some of that and putting, your own little flair to it, and it does produce a large illusion that again vanishes just as fast. Not
So
quite enough time to think about.
can I try, but instead of Arcana, can I use my spell proficiency? Doohickey, like tap into my god powers or whatever?
I'll say yes, because of how the whole thing came to be. You can do that.
Right, and that's wisdom, right?
Yeah, so instead of intelligence, use wisdom.
Okay. I'll also use a 4th level.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, 4th level. That is a 19, I guess.
19, okay. There we go. You finish, again, looking at what the other two did and what you are doing, looking at the directions, what seem to be some things that you're not familiar with casting spells like this, but you go into it anyway. And you create a floating rock.
Floating rock.
That
Okay.
is still visibly an illusion, but it is there. It's a floating rock.
Huh.
Is that supposed to be a comet?
That's...
I'm not sure, but I think so.
A few seconds pass, and the rock turns into a gemstone.
Oh. I try picking up the gemstone.
It's an illusion, and yet you can
Right.
touch it and move it.
Right. Okay.
And then a few seconds later, it shifts into a different kind of stone.
Interesting.
You can move it. Can I? I'm just gonna use my cantrip gust just to see if I could just move it like that too.
Yeah, it responds, but Grimwell is still holding onto it.
Yeah, see if it does anything.
A few seconds pass, and it shifts into a ball of gold-like material, not unlike your blade, Kristoff, but it is not solid. It looks more like dust.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
While the illusion is still up, I'm gonna think of the thought, something to kill the 1T. Just to see what happens.
You can think whatever it likes. The illusion is doing its own thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
It shifts into like a crystal. Have you guys seen like crystalline metal?
Like Bismore?
Well, like just
Bismuth?
pure metal
Like
that
bismuth.
forms structures, like bismuth, like
Yeah. Okay. Bismuth. Yeah.
gold can do that, iron can do that. It shifts into a structure of silvery white, but not silver. Specifically.
So it's metal.
Well, it's something.
Hey Grim,
Yes.
try throwing it at me. See if it hurts.
I'm gonna chuck it as hard as I can at Kristoff.
You chuck it as hard as you can at Kristoff, and it seems to resist the inertia. It moves, but it like slows down quickly. This is not a projectile.
You see Kristoff has shield spell ready, about to lose it, but then just
Wait,
You,
so
you,
how?
you just get a light bump, and you do feel it. It feels physical, but still looks like an illusion.
Okay, so how big is this illusion? Sorry, it was.
All the forms of the rocks and the gems and the whatever, they're like a football.
Football? Okay, yeah, I just assume like something that we can just pick up. Okay,
Yeah, you can pick it up, and
how heavy is it?
it's an illusion. It has no weight.
Oh, but it is affected by gravity.
Not really. It's floating there.
Oh,
this is strange.
it's certainly strange. Wait,
Can I copy this into my spell book?
You can try.
it
takes a while.
Yeah,
I still have the paper on me.
I'll wait on it.
Do you what, sir?
Do I still have the paper on me?
I assume so. You said that you had.
Yeah. I'll try like resting the paper on the floating illusion, see what happens.
Let me. Okay. I mean, it does touch because again, it's visibly an illusion, but has some physical properties. Nothing seems to happen, but that part of the paper that you're holding does somewhat have some aspects that look like the gemstone that it had turned into as it shifts back into the original stone.
Huh.
It looks like it's cycling between these four forms: 2 types of rock, 1 gem, 1 metal.
So can I try and punch it? Like, punch it.
Yeah, you punch it and it like responds. It moves normally at first, but then it slows down dramatically.
Have I ever heard of an illusion that has actual interactions? Like physical?
Make a history or arcana check.
History. Net 1 for 7.
Not 1. Oof. I mean, you've heard stories of wizards that can make their illusions real, but this is not that.
So, can I try and do detect magic on the illusion?
Mm-hmm. It is ritually or casting the spell?
Casting the spell.
Okay.
I don't know how long it's going to stay there, you know.
Okay, sure.
So.
You do keep the spell, so that's that level used. There is definitely illusion, obviously, and there is, of course, some transmutation.
Okay. What's the item that I was given that gives me hovering, right? What kind of what metal is that made out of?
What level? That's not a...
No, metal. Like, what is it made out of?
It is not a metal. It is one of Aquat's scales that has been enchanted in some way.
I'm gonna take it off and try and touch it with it.
Okay, I mean, again, it interacts. It has physics, but...
So it does not absorb the material around it?
Not really, no.
Can I try putting it on fire with my tinderbox?
You're gonna try and light a fire in the middle of Theron's office?
No. I'm gonna take a tinderbox, take a
I appreciate
match,
if you didn't.
have a fire stick basically, and then touch it with the fire pot.
I mean, you can throw it in the fireplace.
It's like, I mean, one thing I want to try, like, can I just like push it to a wall? How it responds to, just like see if it either goes through the wall or just like pushes back.
No, it touches the wall.
Touches wall and just so like if I try to push it, like try to because like in illusions, they don't have any like physical
Like
touch.
you're trying to like compress it into the wall.
Yeah, I'm just trying to compress it. See, because like I know illusions like they don't have a physical touch, so like I can send it.
You try and do that, and you get to the point where you put enough force into it that you just make your hand pass through.
Hey, my hand passed through
The illusion.
Oh, the illusion. So the illusion just goes through my hand, or
Yeah, like an illusion normally would,
Yeah.
except
okay.
this one looks.
But like,
and behaves a little different.
this one took more force though.
Yes, in that
Okay.
it took any force at all.
Ooh,
So
I've got an idea.
this is great.
Can I try casting light on it?
Interesting. Okay. It's on it or through it? Like
On it.
shine light on it.
Because light requires an object that then sheds light.
Yeah,
I'm trying
no.
to test if it.
It is, but it isn't. It is not affected by your spell.
Interesting. So it interacts with the world, unlike an illusion. But it is not an object that can be targeted by spells. I am sure this has some uses, I just can't figure out
So-
which one.
Can I try and pull it, like stretch it? See if it's stretchable?
Okay. Have you ever used a drawing app on a smartphone or tablet where you pinch to zoom?
Yeah.
Okay, so you make the illusion grow when you stretch it,
Oh.
and it grows proportionately.
Oh. So it's just like antimatter then. Gotcha.
What?
What?
What? Antimatter.
What?
How do you know what antimatter is like?
So this is all from the spell was from it was not the drawings but the writing was a text that
Grimwald copied some of the drawings into this that looked like a spell, and it is. You now know.
okay. So no, because I want to try to see if I can add this to my spell book.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna take you however many hours.
But also I want to try now. Is it possible if you allow me to do it again, but this time at 4th level to see if there's any changes on my side?
Okay. You taking note of what Grimwald had done before to create this. Make another Arcana check with advantage, please.
25. I rolled a 24 and a 25. So.
Okay. So yeah, you create another one of these things.
So when the creation happens, like Kaida's immediately thinking of, let's say, this a top hat. But does it just show up as a rock? Or
No, it shows up as the same thing.
same thing as the other one that was summoned before it.
Mhm.
Okay.
You with a 25 in Arcana, you get the sense that the way this was written down
Mhm.
is to make this thing, and if you want to use the spell to make other things, you may have to change some of the
Some of the
spell casting itself.
Okay.
So
incantations. Alright, so
for,
yeah, that's
for
interesting.
mechanically, how this is going to work is I will let you have the spell, but it will take.
Oh,
You
wow.
won't get the benefit from the School of Illusion thing of casting of writing faster because you have to modify it so that it's not the same thing over and over and over.
Okay. But yeah, so I just wanted to test it out and yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. But Kaiser's kind of scrim. If oh, I mean, I have it in my memory. Would you allow me to draw it from memory, or would you want me to preferably have the physical writing copies? God.
I mean, so I have the stacks of paper over there, and I point to the stacks of paper that we cleaned up. Already contains it. This, and I hold the paper that we used to cast, is my copy that I copied off of those. So it's whatever. You can just have it, I guess.
All right, yeah.
That doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, it's yours firsthand, so I just didn't want to take it. So, but if I can have it, then I would. Well.
I don't have a spell book, so I can't really use it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna spend some time trying to recreate this illusions, but make it more versatile, I should say.
Okay. Well, we can end the session itself here. However, we still have some things to discuss. So let me stop the stream.